Welcome back to Teresa's Dad. My name is Teresa and I feel like a 90s mall goth. Find me in the food court. Alright, today what we're going to be doing is no surprise. Obviously you clicked this video, blah, blah, blah. We are unboxing a BoxyCharm, which I've already unboxed and played with. Oh, scandalous. I knew what I was going to get in my box. I love the idea of surprises, but I ruin them. I ruin them for myself, or if I was going to buy a present for somebody, I have to tell them when I bought them. Yeah, I know, it's a fucking illness. I was very excited about this box for only two things. Now, what I received in my box was the palette, right? The Alamar Cosmetics, the Reina del Caribe. Caribe? I can't sound cool saying like Caribe. See? When I was in middle school, we had to take a language and I took Spanish, and boy, was my teacher so angry at me. He would just yell at me, because I'd be like,
Hola, ¿cómo estás? Muy bien, ¿y tú? Me llamo es Teresa.
Like, it's just, and I really want to try and be like, and like roll my R's, but I just sound fucking dumb. Alamar Cosmetics, the Reina del Caribe, Caribe, whatever. It's volume 1, and I know how to say Reina and Del, so that's something, right? The next thing I got was this Brazilian ass cream, Brazilian bum cream. I actually am not going to be, oh, love it, flaunt it, you've got it. I don't think I've ever played with this before. I'm very sensitive when it comes to kind of cream anyway, and any kind of like body cream. Oh, it helps tighten and smooth. If I get any tighter, I'll bust like a fucking pinata. So I'm gonna pass on this and give it to somebody. Next, I got these lashes, the Baddington lashes. Oh, these are pretty. These are nice. Monroe 3D silk lashes. If you're new here, I don't fuck with lashes. I just don't. Coworker had a sty once, scared the hell out of me. Will not fuck with these. So these will also be gifted to somebody. I got this Gente Bleu. See, I sound like a fucking idiot. I got this, what the fuck is this? Oh, it's a charcoal eyeliner pencil. By the look of it, it looks like a piece of shit that I will not fuck with. So I will also be giving that away. So I've actually had this before in BoxyCharm, but when I actually opened this, I thought it was the same one, and I was gonna be like, BoxyCharm, bitch, you lazy. But it's not, it's actually a different shade, and I don't like this. And I actually don't like this shade because it hurts, it feels funny. The other one didn't feel uncomfortable like this, and I feel like, yeah, ugh. Feels like crumbs. Ugh. Okay, I don't like the texture, I don't like the feel of this. This needs to go. And last but certainly not least, I received these Luxie brushes, which I was super, super excited about. I have been familiar with this company since I went to Generation Beauty last September, and I remember standing on a very, 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 very long fucking line next to a bunch of women that were all PMSing at the same time because we're waiting on this very long line to receive a very tiny, small, angled brush, which I actually use every day, and for someone who has hooded eyes, this is fucking perfection. I highly recommend this company. Now, what I will say, this box, I've received a tapered highlighter brush before. If it's not this box and it was another box, fuck, I can't remember. I feel like it was BoxyCharm. But in any case, so the three brushes that you get, a tapered highlighter, a duo fiber brush, as well as a precision foundation brush. So I actually use this today and it's super soft and I love it. It's great. Duo fiber brush. Haven't used this one yet, but I will, and I'll let you know how I feel about it. But if it's anything like their other brushes, I'm going to be in love with it. Now, here's the thing, and this is what's kind of a little weird to me, and I know you're gonna think I'm crazy. These are essentially the same brush. They're both a 522 tapered highlighter brush. This one's slightly bigger and also longer. So it could be, in theory, that they upgraded packaging because this actually looks even thinner. So maybe it's that they updated packaging to look a little bit smaller and sleeker, and that this was kind of their original packaging. So I would say this one's really soft. This one, it's soft, but not as soft as this though. You know, it could also be because maybe this one's a little bit more broken in. Is it kind of like are brushes like couches, you know, where like you sit your fat ass down and then after a while you kind of like sink into it? Is that what brushes are like? Please, someone in the comments write down below because I have no idea. I'm like, that's... And then as always, you get these little fun inserts that talks about the theme of the box, along with the price of everything. So for example, the palette retails for $28. The lashes, also for $28. The asshole cream, $10. The waterproof eyeliner, $5. I knew I could smell cheap shit. And then the galactic, I feel like I'm having a fucking stroke saying that. This is $23 and it's awful. Before I get into my whole review and demo and blah, 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 blah of the eyeshadow palette, the brushes I like, they're fine. I can't speak about the lashes, the ass cream, the eyeliner pencil, because I'm gonna just be giving those away because I don't want it and I'm not going to waste it on this video because it could go to somebody else. The Galactic wet paint, the Galactic lip paint, I don't recommend. It's fucking awful. I do like the other color though, and I'll leave the name down here. That was cool. I don't know what the difference, I don't know what happened. This is just like the redheaded stepchild of this brand. I don't like it. So I wouldn't recommend this one, which I believe is in the shade Shitty. No, it's called Blossom. God, I'm such a dick. Okay, so no to that. Last but not least, this is a palette from Alamar Cosmetics. I love that it looks like a little book. I think it's really cute. It has a nice weight to it. I wish it had a mirror, but that's fine that it doesn't. It's not that's not the end of the world. I love this color, quite frankly, and I almost wish that it was in this palette, because then I think the palette would be perfect. Like almost get rid of this orange shade or get rid of the red shade and then put this in there. But that's just me. I'm just a fucking weirdo that loves mustard. So right here, I'm actually going to insert some swatches that I did. For the matte shades, I actually went in with a dry brush, and for the 4 shimmer shades, I actually wet the brush with a setting spray. I found that wetting the brush helped a lot. The other really cool thing about this palette is that I used the shade La Costa as my highlighter, and I actually got that from a fellow YouTuber that I'm following who is named Melissa M Beauty and Savings. She has really cool videos. I watched her video this morning and I was like, oh, that's really fucking cool. I'm actually gonna do the same thing. And I think it's such a pretty shade, and I think for my pale ass vampire skin, it looks quite nice. So thanks, Melissa. I have nothing bad to say about this palette, with the exception of I kind of wish that there was a transition shade. In order to create my own transition, I had to go in a very light hand and kind of mix and match and kind of play around with things. But can you use this as a solo palette? You could, but I wouldn't recommend it. I think this is going to be like a nice pairing. So I think if you actually paired this with more of a neutral palette, I think this is amazing. I think that's what I love about BoxyCharm so much, for the amount of money that you're spending. For $21, you get really cool items. And granted, it sometimes can be hit or miss. It's more hits than there are misses. So I would totally recommend this. This video is obviously not sponsored. Probably the best subscription box out there. And I've tried a lot of them. And I feel like I cancel a lot of them, but this is the only one that I actually kind of maintain. You know, yeah, I wasn't super thrilled. I only like 2 out of the 5 products that I received, but honestly, I know I'm gonna get a lot of use out of those brushes and I'm gonna get a lot of use out of the palette. So to me, 21 bucks is totally worth the money. And oh God. Nobody's home. I'm laughing because I'm terrified. Okay, anyway, I guess let's end the video here while I go Scooby-Doo upstairs. I want to say thank you as always for watching. I truly appreciate it. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell icon for notification of my future posts. And yeah, I guess that's about it. So if I'm not dead, you'll see me next time. All right, I'll see you little pumpkins later, or in the afterlife. Ooh, bye.